Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Justin Michael. I have this deck in front of me, Le Grand Tarot Universel. Totally forgot I ordered it actually. I came home today and there was this strange looking package on my porch. It was covered in tape, and so I took it upstairs and I pried it open, and inside it was stuffed with paper. It was a big box, like too big for a tarot deck. You know, you would think like an appliance or something was in there. So I finally get it open and I'm pulling out all this paper, and inside the box was another box which was taped up as well. So it was packaged really, really well, probably a little over the top, but I'd rather have that than something that was banged around. So I don't even remember ordering this, or vaguely I remember seeing it. I just didn't remember ordering it. But it's a really nice box. So it's Le Grand Tarot Universel by Bruno de Nys, and he's a French, actually like tarot guy, sort of like a French Vincent Petiche. You know, he has his own school, his own kind of method, and they do, you know, tarot lessons every month, and this is his deck. So, but I really like it. You know, it's a really nice box. Kind of reminds me of like something you would see from like Grimoire. Or, you know, one of those old school kind of Marseille decks. But the box feels great, so it's really good quality. And let's take a look at the deck. So the pips actually reminded me a little of the Fournier Tarot de Marseille, just a little. But we're going to get to that. I'm going to show you. The book itself is in French. It's completely in French. But the good news is, it says, you know, the whole content of this book can be downloaded in English on our website, www.editionsbrunodeniz.com. So there's the spelling there. And I'll leave that website in the description box below also. And that's where the deck, I believe, can be purchased as well. The deck is nice and thick, and it's kind of heavy, you know, not real heavy, but the paper quality seems pretty decent. It's like, you know, I don't know about US Games quality, but it's pretty decent, you know. It's not the greatest cardstock, but it's pretty good. It's like mass produced, but it's good, you know, feels good. The cards feel nice. And I really like the backs, you know. It's, you know, something different. So we're going to take a look at the deck now. Just going to set these aside here. So I really liked it because it's very colorful, and it's like a modern take on a classic like Marseille deck. So I have here my, this is like my self-print, the Majors Only CBD tarot that I printed myself. And you can see, you know, like the magician's kind of facing the same way, and he's holding the wand the same way. But there's a lot more detail sort of added to it, you know. You have this like really nice, beautiful scenery in the back. And the legs on the table are, you know, covered in vine, and there's some flowers, and it's just really pretty, you know. And the one thing I noticed right away is, you know, there are astrological correspondences at the bottom. So, which you may or may not like, but obviously this is a guy with his own school and method, so, you know, he probably, you know, has that on there for that reason. Let's just keep going here. So I have the High Priestess here, and so she's really, you know, it's like a modern tarot deck. You can see. It's like something you would see in a modern deck, but it's Marseille style, you know, which I think is cool. Let's just take a look at the High Priestess. So, you know, again, same direction, just holding the book, but it's just, you know, more like modern. Anyway, I'm going to go through this pretty quick and just share some thoughts. It's a really pretty Empress card. I really like how bright it is. You know, it's just something fun, something different. It's not something I had to have, but, you know, I thought it was pretty cool. So this is going to be a quick video. I'm just going to show you this deck, and I'm going to show you all the majors and some of the minors and the court cards. There's the Chariot. really like the Wheel of Fortune. So, Strength is card 11, obviously. It's a Marseille deck, and it's really, really pretty. Temperance. The Devil is completely different. I mean, you know, he's well, I'll just let you look at that image. I don't have to describe that. It's pretty intense though. And here's the Tower and the Star. The Moon, you know, he has some horses on the front. They look like they're in the desert. They look like horses anyway. I think they're horses. And Sun card. And Judgment. And the World, which is a really pretty card. So the one thing I found interesting, and this is the first time I've ever seen this that I can recall, is that the Fool, for one, he has no astrological correspondence, but he's card 22. It's numbered. So, you know, that's obviously telling you that the Fool goes in the back, but I've never seen a numbered Fool, which is very strange. But then you have the Ouroboros added to it. So let me get the Fool here. So you can see it's kind of like, you know, the Fool is walking in the same direction, same kind of stance. The stick is sort of sitting the same way, and you have the dog jumping on him. It actually looks like a cat, but the belt is an Ouroboros, which is it's like an old kind of Egyptian symbol. It goes back to ancient Egypt, but it just means like sort of it's like the eternal cycle of life, death, and rebirth, you know. And so, you know, it signifies it like it's sort of like not the beginning or the end. It sort of can fit anywhere kind of thing. But then again, it's numbered, so it's a bit strange. I don't know if I like the Fool numbered, but I mean, I don't necessarily think it would really bother me either. I just don't see the point of it. But I would imagine he has a theory behind it or something that seems intentional. Could be a mistake, but I like that Fool though. He's, you know, wearing a rainbow jacket, a rainbow hat, you know, a cowl, and you know, it's very colorful. So I really like it. Now this is the part that reminded me of the Fournier Tarot de Marseille a little bit. It's probably the only Fournier deck I don't own, and it's one I really like. I'm gonna have to order it. I just keep, you know, bumping it, but it just reminded me a little of that. The pips. So I'm obviously not going to show you all the pips, or at least I'm going to go really fast. Let's see. I'm going to show you all the pips, but I'm going to show you the court cards, of course. So we have the Page, Valet de Baton, Cavalier, the Knight, and the Queen, and King. No astrological correspondences on any of these cards, which is interesting. And then we have the Cups. Oh, where are the Cups? I think this will be a fun deck to read with, you know. It's just something different, and I like to, you know, sometimes I just like to grab a Tarot de Marseille, and, you know, often I'll just grab any random deck and do a reading with it, especially with Marseille, you know. It's just something different and fun, you know, switch it up. So let's see here. I'm going to show you the court card. So here's the Page. And we have the Cavalier, the Knight, Queen, and King. So here's the Ace of Swords. And we have the Page of Swords, the valet. Knight. Queen and King. So, you know, basically, we'll see when these are last. The thing I did notice is that they're color coded too. You know, all the pips are color coded. So coins is yellow. You know, it's a pretty fun deck. The one thing I did notice, the Two of Pentacles does not have any kind of thing about you know, the creator, which is pretty interesting. But so I don't know what you think. You know, if you're, this may not be for everybody. You know, I just thought it was fun and colorful, and just something different. But you know, some of you guys probably are more purists and into the classics, which is understandable. But you know, just thought I would share this with you, and I appreciate you guys tuning in. And I guess we will talk soon. So, again, I'll leave all that information down in the description box about the store. But thanks again, guys. Bye-bye.